Hello everybody, welcome to Stu's Most Magnus. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a type of Lego set that you probably don't remember. So maybe some of you guys do remember this type of Lego set, but do you guys remember Mighty Micros? Well, if you don't remember what Mighty Micros were, basically Mighty Micros was a type of Lego sets that were produced for the two superhero teams, which were of course DC and Marvel, which are still going on today. However, what these sets was basically they were a collection of small vehicles themed around the superheroes and villains that you could basically collect, I guess. But now what I want to do in this video is just talk about them and just kind of figure out why LEGO stopped producing Mighty Micros as a whole. So let's get into this. So first of all, Mighty Micros started back in 2016, and there were 6 produced that year, 3 for each of the 2 superhero teams, and the sets released in 2016 are set number 76061 Batman vs. Catwoman, set number 76062 Robin vs. Bane, set number 76063 The Flash vs. Captain Cold, set number 76064 Spider-Man vs. Green Goblin, set number 76065 Captain America vs. Red Skull, and set number 76066 Hulk vs. Ultron. But now we also got 6 more in 2017. We have set number 76068 Superman vs. Bizarro, set number 76069 Batman vs. Killer Moth, set number 76070 Wonder Woman vs. Doomsday, set number 76071 Spider-Man vs. Scorpion, set number 76072 Iron Man vs. Thanos, and set number 76073 Wolverine vs. Magneto. And now the last batch of Mighty Micros sets were released in 2018, and they are set number 76089 Scarlet Spider vs. Sandman, set number 76090 Star-Lord vs. Nebula, set number 76091 Thor vs. Loki, set number 76092 Batman vs. Harley Quinn, set number 76093 Nightwing vs. the Joker, and set number 76094 Supergirl vs. Brainiac. So in total, there were 18 produced, 9 for DC superheroes, and 9 for Marvel superheroes. But now one thing I really quickly want to say is these sets are very reminiscent of the SoulBox race car packs that we got last year, where basically 2 of the 3 sets were 2 card packs that you could buy, which is kind of similar to the Mighty Micros. Though the only difference here was that these were for superhero teams, and of course there was no giant racetrack thing, or whatever you want to call it. Now, another thing I want to say is that Batman and Spider-Man actually received Mighty Micros sets for all 3 years, which is kind of crazy. However, technically Spider-Man didn't get one in 2018 because that was actually Scarlet Spider, which is a different character from Spider-Man himself, okay? But now why did LEGO decide to end this small little line of sets? Well, I think the problem with these sets had to do with the minifigures. You see, the minifigures in these sets were kind of different because they actually had short legs, and they were supposed to be a little bit more cartoonish, I guess. But I think because they made them like that, they were kind of useless with the other superhero sets that were being produced because, well, these minifigures probably didn't really fit in with those other sets. Now you could also say that these were basically the superhero equivalent of microfighters. However, the thing with microfighters is those sets just include standard minifigures that you can buy in our sets. Whereas these ones, you just buy minifigures that are kind of supposed to only be used with these sets. So I think because the minifigures weren't really that usable, this line of sets unfortunately ended back in 2018. But now, I have a question for you. Do you guys think that the mech line of sets that LEGO has been producing now for superhero teams are a good replacement for these? Well, let me know down in the comments below because I'd be interested to know if you think they are good replacements or if you think they're kind of bad replacements. But anyways, that's it for this video. If you guys feel it, just leave a like. And make sure to subscribe to this on YouTube and hit that bell notification button so that you're going to find new upload new video. So now, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.